Mad money get residuals. Some more.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. I know the vibes. We go.
Ooh la la, we.
She go.
Ooh la la, we.
They go.
Ooh la la, we.
We go.
Ooh la la, we.
Hey.
Ooh la la, we.
I was like this in the club last night. Ooh la la, ah wee wee. Ooh la la.
Looking for
Names like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like where the bread. The girls in the club last night was like where the bread. What it do, YouTube? You're now tuned in to Popovis TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, then please come on in. Over here, we deal with the hip hop, with the sports, with the interviews, with Popovisms 101 and motivation. If that sound like your cup of tea, then kindly hit the subscribe button before you exit. Hit the like button so the views could go up, and hit that notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. And if it's not your first time, you know we rocking with you because y'all been rocking with us. But you know how we do. You know how we start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And we is in the end game because I'm fasting today. Today is Monday. I'm starting my 6 days of Shawwal, the month after Ramadan. Yeah, like the month of Ramadan is when all of the Muslims fast, and even non-Muslims now, because like it's like a fad now, you know what I'm saying? People just fast because everybody else fasting, which is cool. I'm not knocking y'all. But after the month of Ramadan is the month of Shawwal, and it's recommended. It's not mandatory for those that's like, damn, it's always, I was thinking about converting, or I was thinking about this, but it's always seemed like it's rules, and I don't like rules. I'm a rule breaker. I like breaking the rules. It's not mandatory. It's recommended that if you fast 6 days in the entire month of Shawwal, don't have to be straight. You can break it up. You can break it up. And then you add the 6 with the 30 of Ramadan. It's like you fasted the whole year. You know what I mean? 360 circle. It's a circle. It's a circle. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna start my days today. I could have been started because it was like I was fasting since Ramadan ended, because I haven't really been eating until the sun to go down. After you be in a rhythm like that for a while, you know, it's kind of hard to like go back and gorge yourself with food in the daytime. And I'm trying to stay out the washing machine. And today is Monday, so I am your motivational speaker, and I'm about to hit you with some motivational quotes. But before we get to that, we also in the end game because Joe Buttons is trending for the wrong reasons. Not because he fired his 2 co-hosts on air, Roy and Mal, and they got their response back. And I didn't even get a chance to get around to that because I've been doing a couple of other things. But now he's in the limelight. Niggas that don't rhyme right. He's in the media, and he's trending now on social media because a woman by the name of Olivia Dope. Yeah, Olivia Dope. I mean, I wonder if she's dope in the real life. But she's a DJ, a former employee of the Joe Budden Podcast Network. And she's putting her former boss on blast. Says that Dope alleged the harassment occurred while she was employed to his podcast network earlier in the year, and says his advances were even recorded while they was working. Oh, you a bold motherfucker. You just gonna do it on air for everybody to see. Full transparency like the Popovis channel. That's the wrong way to be transparent, bro, if it's true. I'm not gonna say it's true yet. Right now it's just an alleged allegation. He hasn't been convicted yet. He hasn't been brought up on charges yet. And we will continue to see how the story unfolds. Give you my thoughts after I finish reading. It says, in a 26-minute video shared to her Instagram account, Olivia claims most of the inappropriate things Joe said were later edited, you know what I mean, off the show. Appropriate things Joe said was edited out, describing herself mortified as Joe allegedly suggested they should fuck. He wanted to fuck. You know what I mean? And alleged making suggestions about her clothing being sexy. I guess she was looking good and he was complimenting her or giving her the side eye like, yeah, you know what I mean? You could get it. I don't know if that's the case. Olivia says she and Joe were not even familiar with each other at that time, and she was thrown off by his suggestions. In the clip, Olivia describes time stamp from the actual podcast where the alleged harassment took place before it was seemingly snatched from the internet or scrapped from the internet. And I'm reading her statement. Oh, excuse me. It was out crazy last night. Last night was super crazy. Y'all gonna see the footage in a minute. There's an edit in the recording because Joe says he and I should speak more before because he wanted to fuck me since we've met. And she goes on a little bit more to say people was there, so she couldn't believe that he did it in front of everybody. You know, people in the crowd, I guess that was in the studio when they was recording, kind of laughed uncomfortably, you know what I mean? And that was that. So it says, Joe has a long history with women, claiming he's been awkwardly toxic and abusive. What do you think of these new allegations? I guess that's what the people who posted this up. Head over to Olivia's Dope page to see the full interview. And then obviously, you know I'm in the comments. And y'all gonna probably see them right here. We believe her. You know what I mean? It's a Bravo Shade Room. Another chick, Miss Parker. I could believe that. Somebody else, Miss Furious 25. I'm not surprised. Diamondry. So basically, he's the problem because he's been the headline the last few days, I guess. Another chick, Chef Shockery. I believe her. Mahogany Summers. I did it. A brother, Clario. Here we go with the shake my head emoji and the sad face. Like, here we go. You know what I mean? The last episode, it was obviously she feels uncomfortable. I didn't see the episode on there. I believe her too. I believe her for sure. He's turned out to be a super shady and disgusting. I'm over him. And that's pretty much that for now. They just put this post up not too long ago. So, we in the end game because of that. Like, I don't know why men that's in prominent positions, position of power, like, I got money. Told y'all niggas not to roll the dice with me. Yeah, 50 Cent, Position of Power on the Massacre album. Yeah, one of my favorite albums. But that skit and how the song come on is fire. Like, he like, I told y'all niggas don't roll dice with me. I got money. So why are we doing this? What's going on in the mindset to where you gotta be that inappropriate? Because I do think I did a video on this, and if you've been following me or if you new to the channel, then go see you got a chance to binge watch. You can go see the other video and get my thoughts on this. There's nothing wrong with healthy flirting. Obviously, you don't want to be overbearing. You don't want to be obnoxious. You don't want to be touchy-feely. You don't really want to be doing that nowadays in the Me Too era anyway. And if you're in a position of, of power and you have, a prominent position, you got to be very mindful. You got to be very, very careful before you put yourselves in positions where you can lose everything. See Troy Rowland, a person that's in a position, you in the industry already, just to get some videos of some regular randos, and there's no knock on them. Some of them was attractive, some of them wasn't. It's just what it is. The scale again, because people rate people. Yeah, we rate people every day. Yeah, I was rating the strippers last night in the club.
I'd rather have my money. New York City here. Follow y'all from here.
ones I wanted to throw money on and the ones I didn't want to throw money on. Oh, because it's my money and it's my choice to choose what I want to do with who I want to do it with if they want to rock with me back. Right. So you have choice. You have preference. Oh, yeah, I like this over that. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that for the people in the back. Yeah, because you stuck on the rating system. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, you know what I mean? But with that being said, you shouldn't put yourself in a position like this to where you are gonna lose everything. You know what I mean? You can lose your credibility. You can lose your reputation, which is integrity is a big thing to me. Go see the video I did on integrity, and integrity is intact, even though we may have some slip-ups along the way because none of us is perfect. So why would you have, your podcast and you just kicking like, yeah, I want it because I want to fuck. Like, you know what I mean? If y'all had a relationship like that where you was candid and y'all was, because women flirt with men too. I told y'all in the work office when I was punching the clock going in the work office every day, yeah, I had women hit on me as well. Like, yeah, you look good. I don't care if you got a girl. You know what I mean? I still like want to rock with you. Let's go to dinner. Let's do this. Let's do X, Y. And it's like, oh, nah, I don't really find, in my head, I don't really find you attractive. I just put you in the frame like women do. You know what I mean? But the thing is, when you look good, it's not really sexual harassment. When you don't look good or you're not desirable, then it can be. And it's just like, once a woman gets pregnant, it's their choice. Keep the baby, not keep the baby. So it's like, once these things happen in the workplace or even outside the workplace, a woman can decide, nah, I think he's sexual harassing me. And again, no charges was brought up. It's just an allege for right now. But we're going to see what happens, you know what I mean? All right, let's get to some other quick news, you know what I'm saying? So last night was hanging out with my man Dre, Hot Dre, you know what I mean? My nigga Dre, you know what I mean? He got to make moves, you know what I mean? Go sit down for a little minute. So we was out turning up for him crazy. That's why my voice is still a little hoarse. I ain't get in until about 5-ish, 5:15-ish or something like that, just in time, you know what I mean? To lay it down for a little minute and then get up. And I'm about to go to the gym right now. We about to go get right, yeah. Me and my boy Gray, he was with us last night. Had a good time. His birthday tomorrow. We going to go eat tonight, you know what I'm saying? So while we getting ready to go, you know what I mean, head out to where we was heading. We was hanging with C's last night and Sky. I was hoping I got a chance to get a little interview with C's from the Black Ink crew. But when when you're surrounded by big booties and sweaty boobies and music rocking and ratchetness, it's not really no time for no interviews. But we are gonna swing back, hopefully, and catch up and sit down and kick it with him. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's what we was turning up with last night. We went, from Jersey to Queens, and we had a good time. But while we was getting ready to do this, I get a call from Miss LEEANN, who's Fred the Godson, wife, kid's mother, you know what I mean? And I just put the interview up with her, a small part of it, a little smidget, because it was a long interview. I said I was going to break it up into a few sections. So she hits me on the bat line. Yeah, the bat line is the direct line. Like, everybody don't got access to the bat line, you know what I mean? Like, you got to leave a Gmail, you got to leave a comment, you got to jump in the DMs, and then I get back to you, you know what I mean? As I see fit. Yeah. So, she hit me up, like, got bad news. And I, thought something happened. I'm driving. We about to jump on the highway. You know what I'm saying? We running a little late. You know how niggas do. Black people late for everything. Like, shout out to my nigga Famous. And so I'm like, everything's all right. What's going on? Anyway, long story short, because I'm not going to keep y'all too long. I got moves to make. You know what I mean? I got things to do. She hit me with, I did a documentary is coming out with Spike Lee. None other than Spike Lee. So, I mean, if he gonna knock me off my little platform, then, I rocks with Spike Lee. I quote him a lot, actually. You know what I mean? I quote what he does a lot in the channel. You know what I mean? 1989, another summer. Like, yeah, Public Enemy, do the right thing. Like, yeah, two times. Yeah, I quote that on the show a lot. I like that. And I rocks with Spike Lee, you know what I mean? And he a Knicks fan. And Knicks is in the playoffs. Is New York in the house? Is Brooklyn in the house? Staten Island in the house? Uptown Harlem, we been in the house. But anyway, I'm just fucking around right now. So anyway, we on the bat line. And she like, I got the documentary coming out. I signed some papers. I didn't know. I guess it's a disclaimer or whatever, like you can't do anything else or you can't talk about it. So pretty much I got to take my interview down that I did well, you know what I mean? And as this video is being uploaded, I'm gonna private that interview, you know what I mean? I'm gonna private that video, take it off public, put it on private, out of respect, you know what I mean? I learned a lot, you know, and I'm gonna continue to learn a lot as my platform continues to grow and get bigger. Cause like, they should have, they should have never let me in the game. And I'm here now, and I'm not going nowhere. Leah's not going nowhere. Popovich TV, that's the brand, but Leah's not going nowhere until God say, yeah, it's time for you to be out of here. There was no other way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep growing, and we're going to keep going hard, foot to ass. Yeah, like Cozy Souls. Yeah, like Cozy Souls, foot to ass. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I don't know if it was like because of the platform is small, whether she got stuff coming out. I always give people the benefit of the doubt. And, you know, I have no reason to believe that she's not being forthcoming with me. Like, hey, you know, I kind of looked at your views. They're a little low. You know, I've ever give the interview to somebody bigger or whatever the case. You know what I mean? I would have respected that. You know what I mean? I love transparency. You know what I'm saying? I love transparency. If you hate niggas, I love you to say that. Like, yeah, I don't rock with niggas. I'm racist or I'm this or I'm that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm this, I'm that. But they all just whack. Shout outs to the KRS-One. You know what I mean? Like, I like people that tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Be honest, be upfront, be forthcoming. You know what I mean? With the shit that you want to be forthcoming about. If it's in the background and nobody knows about it, then cool. Because it's stuff that I'm not going to probably never talk about. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want that to be the topic of discussion. The things that I bring to the platform, the things that I come on and I talk about, oh, no, we could talk about that all day. Because I got nothing to hide. Like, come on in. Like, my shit is open. Go to my Instagram, go to my Twitter, like my shit is open. Real name, yeah, my real name. Yeah, I don't play around because I don't got nothing to hide. You know me, you know me. And if you don't, you're going to get to know me. But the point is, you know, I was like, all right, well, I'll take it down. You know, I guess whatever they got going, Spike Lee, her, whoever she's doing it with, they got something coming out in September. So I'm going to private my video until September. And then I'll wait and see. All right, and you know what transpires, and then after that, I'll re-release the part 1 that I put up, and then I'm going to release part 2 or 3, depending on how many parts I make it. Like I said, the interview was it's 23 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We was outside, we was in the BX, we was on FREDTHEGODSON block, rest in peace. You know what I mean? Where they gave him this little title and the sign. And like I said, this is the first time this ever happened to me for somebody I interviewed. And it was like, oh, now you can't take it down. Now, when I interview people in the past, especially if I know them, you know what I mean? Like I said, full transparency. But if they say some dumb dickhead shit that's going to paint them in the bad light, then I never will put that up because I wouldn't want nobody to paint me in the bad light. Like, oh, if you can edit it, like if you was married and you said some shit you shouldn't have said, or, you just said something that was kind of like outlandish, not trying to take the views away, your views, meaning like how you feel about a subject. We want to be organic and authentic as possible. But if it's painting you in a bad light, then I would just edit that out and boom, boom. You know what I mean? Not on some Joe Buttons, like if you sexually harassing, that's different. You know what I mean? And, ladies, y'all can flirt with the kid if you want. You know what I mean? I'm a flirt like R. Kelly and T.I.P. You know what I mean? And T-Pain. You know what I mean? But anyway, it is what it is. I'm going to take the interview down. I'm going to wait till September. And then we're going to swing back around. Like, I'll be going till September. Yeah, I will be back in September. And we'll see what happens then. She said we could work on some other things. So, like I said, I take her to be genuine. That's number one. I don't really take it and say, with the side eye. Only when I give people the benefit of doubt, when I first meet them, I get their energy. I see what type of character or representative that they put in front to, represent them. And then obviously I'm always who I am. I may not be as animated outside or off camera, but this is Lee every day, all day. Like, Hov, I never change. This is Lee every day, all day. So, you know what I mean? So you may get that feeling in the street as well. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. If you seen the interview or a little snippet, you was one of the ones that was privy to see it, because I'm going to make it private now. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts on some of the stuff that she said. And we'll be talking about more about what she said, even though the interview won't be up, because today is Motivational Monday. And, like so many other rappers, that's still alive, or that also has transitioned. a lot of them didn't have their business right. You know what I mean? And she also spoke to that fact that Fred didn't have all his business right. And you'd be saying, damn, niggas be on the radio, they be on magazines, you know, they got hit records. Why is the business not right? So if you're a new artist, and I'll end with this because it is Motivational Monday, I am your motivational speaker. So here goes some motivational quotes for y'all niggas that don't keep getting it in the back. Oh, you a smart Negro though. Oh, you thought you was going to get out the streets, get in the game, and not have your business right, and then retire from the game like Hov, then come back? No, you're not. That's not going to be you. You're going to be on the sideline like, damn it, man. I brought all this ice. I brought these cars. And like J. Cole said in his album on the KOD. Like, yeah, when you swing back around and niggas ain't rocking with your music no more because your shit that you was talking about, the shows ain't selling out because you was talking about Molly and lean and niggas done grown up and matured a little bit. They not fucking with that no more. So now when you go on tour, niggas is not really rocking with you. Oh, don't be one of those. Don't be one of them mumble jumble. We don't know what you're talking about. So 30 years, like, what you saying? Yeah, don't be one of those. Get your business right. Get a lawyer. Do some Googling. Go to LegalZoom. Figure some things out first. Don't just come in the game with the, with the fly, street shit. Like, no, street niggas are smart too in the sense of people that do business on a high scale. It's just illegal. Everybody ain't the same in the street business. There's levels to that shit. That's why certain people deal with bricks and certain people only deal with dimes. Like 50 Cent said, you niggas lying about everything about you deal with bricks, but you only deal with dimes. See him in the street in the stock with 5 rims, I just laugh, Paul. Like, yeah, that part. Don't be stupid, man. Do some research. Figure out the steps that you need to take so that you can move in your own way and come out in your own way like Ray and Ghost. And that's what I got for you today. You know what I mean? Well, we're going to be back later on. You know what I mean? After we go eat and work out and all that. Yeah, I got some more shit to talk about. So with that being said, it's your boy, Popovich. You're now tuned into Popovich TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, so we might mess up. We authentic. Go do your research. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.